In other news, the 4th Annual Service Academy Cyber War Games exercise takes place this week. Each year, cadets and midshipmen defend their academy's computer network against cyber attacks launched by the National Security Agency. The academy that best defends against such attacks wins the honor of displaying the Commander's Trophy, an award not unlike the Commander's Trophy for Service Academy football. Army, who has won 2 of the first 3 cyber war games, is a heavy favorite again in this year's rivalry.
Hi, Jerry. Did you hear about the Academy War Games this week?
Yeah, Ed. I think I saw something on the news about that.
My son, the firstie, says he can hack into the tournament and show it on my home TV.
Great!
Yeah, we're all meeting at my house on game day.
Hooah!
The uniform is as for pep rally.
I'll bring the brewskis.
I'll post the game day op order on my website.
Will there be a tailgate party?
No, Bob. The party will be in the house.
Anybody home? Hey, all right, I guess so.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Ed, how's it going? Great to see you.
Hey, Ed, nice to see you again.
How's it going? Jim?
Hey, awesome.
Wow, look at all this.
Oh! How's it going? Come on, guys, have a seat.
Hey, I love that music, Ed. Well, your dad went all out to decorate this place, didn't he?
Actually, sir, it always looks this way.
Whoa! I just had a bleed flashback to Tullamore Hall.
Ed, did the soup or the calm just have a yard sale?
You know, Ed suffers from OCD,
OCD.
obsessive cadet disorder.
Hey Scott, check out the backyard.
Gee, Ed makes the calm look like a slacker. I bet if we could check out the bathroom, all of his toothbrushes would be facing down.
Ed, I think you're over your limit on knickknacks.
Hey, you guys, check out this boodle here.
If Martha Stewart got the cadet hostess job,
I bet you this is what her house would have looked like. Hey, Einstein, aren't you gonna get into trouble hacking into that network?
Negative. In fact, our OIC offered us extra credit if we could discover any vulnerabilities in the system and exploit them.
So, Mr. Spock, how exactly are you able to hack in?
All I had to do was figure out the super user password. It's common knowledge that when making up passwords, roughly 75% of the cadets use a variation of the words "beat Navy."
Well, Poindexter, what about the other 25%?
That would be the plebes. They tend to go with a variation of the words "beat Navy, sir." I assumed that the OIC would be using a more sophisticated password, so I expanded the parameters of the Kosciuszko hacking algorithm to generate virtually all permutations and combinations of those words.
And that's how you figured it out?
Oh, no. I discovered that the OIC tapes his password to the bottom of his keyboard.
What is it?
It's that thingy you use to type things into the computer.
Not the keyboard, the password. What is it?
Accessing the satellite downlink was a more difficult challenge. The Academy scrambled the satellite feed, so in order to unscramble it, I applied a sinusoidal Gagliano logarithmic transformation and...
Spare us the details, Starman, and keep pounding that keyboard. The game's already started.
Yo, Jim, do they still call them starved men? Shouldn't it be starved persons?
I think they use the term academically unchallenged.
I hear they're called persons of brain power.
Besides the more common nerd, geek, propellerhead, and egghead, the lexicon of academic overachievers now includes such terms as star-wreather, hyperspace cadet, technocrat, cyber tool, uberbrain, and pulsating head. Terms that have fallen into disuse in recent years include hiver striver and file-boning 10th grubber.
Nice recitation, bugle notes for brains, but you forgot to add QED to the end.
So what do they call the goats these days?
They call them goats. We tried introducing several new euphemisms, but the goats were too dumb to remember them. Just one more command and... Eureka! I'm in!
Great. Wait a minute. Who says goats are dumb?
Now to route the signal to the TV and... Voila!
Processing.
What the hell is going on?
474 unauthorized intrusions have been detected and eliminated.
Damn! We're already kicking ass and taking names.
Unidentified probe detected near Sector 24B. 474 Army firewall currently at 64% effectiveness.
Captain, I'm a diverting power to the firewall shields, but she cannot take much more.
That's a great, Scotty. Let me try. Captain, the firewall's down to 50%. I don't know how much more she can take.
Wow, that was great, Dad.
Well, I guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
I'd say the tool doesn't fall too far from the toolbox.
Go Army, it's your birthday. Go Army, it's your birthday.
I guess geekiness is hereditary.
I've had prostate exams that are more fun than this.
The Corps' really gone to hell. Back in our day, we had some real Army-Navy computer competitions, and all we had to work with was a single mainframe and a stack of punch cards.
Yeah. I remember those competitions like it was yesterday.
No, Bob, we're not talking about computer science for poets and lovers. We're talking about that good first section stuff. High-tech butt-kicking. Remember, guys?
It's all starting to come back now. It's a great day to be in an Army war game simulation.
Gunpowder team, this is Gunpowder 1. Commo check. Over.
This is Gunpowder 2. I got you. Lima Charlie. Over.
This is Gunpowder 3. Loud and clear. Over.
This is Gunpowder 1. Roger. Let's go find us some boat lovers.
My sensors are picking up some middies.
I've got one squid dead ahead.
Gunpowder 1, I've got his right flank. You take his left.
Will come.
I've got 2 more crabs approaching from 3 o'clock. I'll try and slow them down.
Roger, Gunpowder 3.
Looks like we got ourselves a squid sandwich.
On my command, zigzag left.
Wilco.
Ready, zig, zag. He must have got his port and starboard mixed up.
I guess not all crabs walk sideways.
Gunpowder 3, what's your status?
They've got me trapped in a death spiral. I'm boxed in.
Hang in there, Jerry.
take out that squid on the next turn.
See you in Cyber Hell, Mitty.
I'm having an extreme Thayer day here, guys.
Hang in there, Jerry.
I don't like where this one's heading at all. Game over, man.
Jerry! Come in, Jerry!
He's dead, Jim.
Okay, now it's personal. Let's split up and deep six those middies.
Gunpowder 2, I see 2 crabs closing in on your left.
I've got them on my radar.
I'm on my way, Jim. Wait for me. Don't be a hero.
Jim, use the force.
You're not showing up on my radar. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Jeff. This one's for Jerry.
Nice move, Jim. Too bad Jerry wasn't around to see it.
Oh, I think he was, Jeff. I think he was.
Yeah, that's how I remember it too.
Hey, I saw that movie too. It was called Tron.
Yeah, Brainiac, sure thing, a movie. And I suppose it starred Grant Hall and Sally Port.
With all due respect, sirs, I think you gentlemen could use some memory upgrades. And anyway, I thought you were killed in that game.
Duh, it wasn't really me. It was just a virtual representation of me. We call them cybernetic role-playing operative tools, or CROTs for short.
Hey, I know a little bit about Crots.
That's probably your ride back to West Point.
So, when are you due back at Whoops?
I have to be back in time for dinner.
Today? You'll never make it.
You'd be surprised.
I'll get that.
Well, sirs, it's been real.
Or has it? As Dad would say, beam me up, Scotty.
Sorry, you just missed him.
Hey guys, look at the screen.